Hello, Andrew Craig, and personal golf trainer here once again. I'm going to make 3 videos about the release patterns through the balls. Obviously, I've talked about how we hinge with a side on grip, with a side under grip, and with the side cover grip. But obviously, we've got to have a matching release pattern as well. So that's always got to match together. Obviously, from my last videos, as I've talked about what happens to the right arm, so the impact linkage here with the right arm, that is also just as important. So I just want to give you the information that really, so you know how to hinge, where your arm should be going, and how we release the club through the ball. Basically, it's one move. It's not 3 different. But obviously, to explain what we're trying to do to help you find the right hinge and release pattern for your game, I think it's important to separate into 3 categories. As I've explained, we talk about a side on grip, which basically is a neutral grip as we know from the past, or as we've always talked about before. I've explained how we hinge, but what's important now when we release the club, we call it a corner release. So you can see how my arms are rotating towards the target. So that's why we're saying I'm going round the corner and towards the target. That's why we call it a corner release. So just once again to show you with the hinge, I'm hinging and I'm releasing towards the target. Yeah? So a side-on player with a neutral grip, that is the way we should be releasing the club. Again, as I explained in the video before, this elbow is going to be more to the side, but it all fits in correctly. And we've got the perfect hinge and release pattern for you. As I explained in the video before, how to release the club with a side on grip. Today I want to talk about the side cover, which means the hand is going to be more on top of the ball. And as I've explained in my other videos, this also changes our hinge in the backswing and our impact linkage, the right arm through the shot. But when we talk about going back to the release now, as I'm setting up, you will see as I come back into the ball, I'm swinging more round. So that means we call that a corner cover release. So I'm cornering and covering. So that's where there's the correct release pattern that fits into our hinge in the backswing. If you mix them, you're going to hit some strange shots. So it's important to understand the hinge and release pattern. So once again, side cover, hand on top, diagonal hinge. As I'm coming back into the ball, the elbow's more behind me and I'm cornering and covering through the ball. So that means that's basically my golf swing. I've got a slightly out to in swing, a -2-3 is my swing direction, which is correct for my body mechanics. I hope this short video has helped. The third of my video is about the release through the ball. So we're going to match up our release pattern for our backswing and our through swing for a side under grip. So side under means strong grip. We used to say in the good old days, my hand is sitting more underneath the ball. So what that's going to encourage and what we need in the backswing is more and a steeper, a more vertical hinge in the backswing. But as I'm coming back in, my elbow is going to be moving in front, as I explained in the last videos, and I'm going to have an extension release. You can see how my arms are extending out to the right. If I mix this, say with a corner cover release, which I talked about in the last swing, I'm going to hit the ball left or I'm going to shank it. Yeah, so it's important that this fits. Yeah, so hinge and release pattern. Yeah, so once again, side under is a more vertical hinge and then an extension release. Okay, I hope this video helps. If you've got any questions, it's got a little bit more complicated now because I'm talking about things in a very more specific way. Yeah, get hold of me on Skillest. Otherwise, have a great day and speak soon.